How does it feel to interview on the Show and Heal Hispanic Youth segment?
It feels good that I am doing goodness for others and that people are going to see this. Especially, I'm going to change the minds of those who think about wrong about Hispanic people.
What is your name?
Eduardo Garcia.
Eduardo, where are you from?
I am from Cuba.
When did you move to America from Cuba?
July 15th, 2011.
You remember that date?
Yes, I do.
Why do you remember that date?
It's very important for me because it's a day that marks the difference for my future. The day my life begins.
What was life like in Cuba?
Cuba is a country, first of all, it's a communist country. It limits you from becoming who you want to be. The career that you wish to have, you can't have it there because the government controls everything. So coming here was a big deal for me and my family.
So, what is the difference if a child was born in America versus Cuba?
The good thing about being in Cuba is what you get, especially when it comes to education and medicine. You get it there for free. Here you have to pay. But education here is free too, depending if you have go to private school or, different schools.
So a child cannot grow up in Cuba saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a social worker, and do it, or what are the limitations?
There are a few limitations. You have to work hard for it, which is a lot of jobs do require a lot of work, but not everybody gets a chance just because the jobs are limited. But, everybody just try their best to live in Cuba.
Is there corruption there?
I can't really say. I came too young, but I don't really know. I can't answer that.
So when you came to America, what was the most, the biggest difference?
Everything. You can have anything here. Cars. The freedom to, go to the streets and be able to protest against something you're not agreeing to. That's one of the main things.
So you have freedom of speech?
Yes, freedom of speech.
What do you dream to do?
In the future, I dream to become someone who people look up to, people who can follow me, believe in what I do. My future dream is to work for the NASA, also serve my country in the military.
Serving which country?
This country, US, America.
It's very honorable that you want to help other people and serve the country.
Yes.
So do you ever get seen like you're not an American citizen?
I don't really know because I'm usually around Hispanic friends, but people tell me my accent is really perfect, to be Cuban. But you just practice and, try to learn the language the best you can.
What do you like about America?
What do I like about America? I'm gonna be honest. Everything I love about America. The schools, friends, the freedom to do pretty much anything you want. Go to the store, get anything you want. That's what I like about America.
Do you feel safer in America than in Cuba?
Yeah, because here you got the freedom to bear arms, which you feel confident in your own home to own a weapon just in case anything happens. Hopefully nothing happens, but
What is life like in Cuba? Like a daily life, what is that like?
Daily life, waking up early, breakfast, go to school, finish at 4 in the afternoon, which is late compared to here. You finish at 2:45, and just come home and friends, family, go out, run sports. It's not like here where you go to school, phone, go home, phone or video games. It's really different. It depends what kind of lifestyle you have, but that's the main thing, which everybody does.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to Hispanic music from 40s and 50s. You know, I got the influence from friends and family.
So, do you have a favorite Cuban dish that you have in mind? There's just so many.
There's so many, and the good thing is, at your home you have your kitchen, which you can cook anything. But my favorite one, I have to say, rice, beans, eggs, and chicken. Favorite of all time.
It's a simple dish too, right? Like straightforward.
Yes.
Beans, right? That's traditional food. The
Yes.
beans and the rice.
In Cuba, beans and rice, and sometimes chicken or eggs.
Who is in your family? Like, describe how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers, one from my mom and 11 from my dad. I currently live with my mom and stepfather. My father lives in Tampa, just 4 hours away from here. But that's my family here.
Did that affect you, the divorce?
I guess not, because I was really young. But I consider my stepfather as my second father, but I love him very much because he has done the job my father has never done. So.
Yeah, awesome. Do you get along with your brothers?
Yes, my brother's a good kid. He looks up to me, you know.
Oh, he's younger.
He's younger, yes. He's in the school. 1 year and a month younger than me, so yeah.
What do you think people see about Cubans or Hispanics? Or what have you heard about people saying about Cubans and Hispanics?
Well, I've heard they talk really loud, like partying, but to be honest, not everyone is the same. People do different things, you know. Yeah.
So I want to talk about your dress, your outfit that you wear. How do you dress when you go to school?
I dress like this every day to school just because this is the way I am. For example, people ask me, why you dress like that? Is this for a class? Or I'm like, no, you know, it's what I like, you know, to look like. If people look at me, they don't see, you know, a Hispanic man you can really dress anywhere or however you want to dress. You're still gonna be the same person. You just look different from others, you know?
Do you think you get treated differently because you dress professionally?
I don't really know, because as long as you treat others the same way you want to be treated, you're gonna get treated the same way.
What do you want people to see about the Hispanic community?
Well, not really Hispanic. Everyone that is in this country that is not American or Native American, they're all immigrants. Every immigrant, really every human being are all the same. They look up to this country and see as this fantasy world that, you know, everybody wants to be in. We're all caring and loving people, and we all work hard and sacrifice everything to come here.
Have you ever been bullied before?
No.
No? Okay. What advice do you want to give to other people who've been bullied because of where they're from, the skin color and all of that?
Ignorance. It's a big deal. People have tried to bully me before, but there comes to a point where you can't really stop it. But if you ignore it, they're eventually gonna get bored of doing it, so they won't do it anymore. They will look to other people. But really, the only thing that will make it stop is just ignoring.
What is positive about Cuba?
Family, culture, everything you see in every country. But especially family is a big thing, because family I think generally family should always be taken care of by family. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So, oh God, I got lost.
It's fine. You mean like you shouldn't? Do you send your family to nursing homes or anything, or no?
Nope.
Okay, so say something like that. We take care of our family, whether they're the elderly or the kids. We don't have nannies. We don't have nurses, nursing home. We
Okay.
say that because
Can you
that's
start
different
over, or
than
just
America.
ask the question again?
You can just ask that question again. What do you Okay, what are some of the traditional values of the Cuban culture?
Family, culture, especially family in general. I learned in Cuba that family is always first. You know, we don't send the elderly to nursing homes, or we take care of our kids, whether they have a disability or not. We don't need a doctor. I don't know if you understand where I'm going with this. It's a big thing in Cuba.
What do you want to be in NASA?
I want to be an astronaut. Discovering new things for me is a pretty big deal, because it won't just help you, it will also help others. So that's why I want to be an astronaut.
Thank you so much.